We found out that if you use this Johnson's Paste Wax, drips will peel right off. So what I'm going to try and attempt, I can't promise this is going to work. I'm going to try to use this as a releasing agent on my roses because this is plastic. It is not silicone. Didn't want to release worth a darn last time. I got a couple out. It was a challenge, but I'm just going to go ahead and rub some of this on. Hey, we're in the lab. We're going to experiment. So if this works, that's great. I got plenty of it. If it doesn't work, so be it. It's just a little bit of epoxy. Okay, so I'm doing this to make sure I don't have bubbles, but also I want this metallic to fall in different levels. You know, so this is going to give it more of a marbleized look is what I'm shooting for anyway. I'm going to come back to this again later too, so. Okay, so they see how it's falling out again. So I'm just going to mix this up again. See how that's marbleizing in there? I'm hoping that maybe this transitions all the way down to the outside of the piece because, you know, obviously the bottom of the mold is the part you're going to see. But we're just going to keep mixing this up. Get ourselves, see, look at that. See, this is where I mixed it. This is where I didn't. So I'm getting different levels. And, you know, I want to say my wife is amazing. She supports me. She's doing my videography. She's doing my editing. I probably couldn't pull off these videos without her. In fact, I'm pretty sure I can't pull them off without her. So I want to really thank you, darling.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome, baby. Yeah, but you can definitely see how it changes it, you know. Hopefully, you know, it'll change it on the other side too. I'm going to come back and hit it again later, you know, because it's going to keep falling out. But the more I do it, the more it mixes and then it'll fall and then you bring it back out and fall and you get that really good marbly look. I'm going to go ahead and do some more of these molds for the other side of the chest piece. I popped them out. I'm going to have to figure out how to put them together. I think I already have a clue what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to epoxy them together. But anyway, there's that. Now, we also tried to see if we could use that Johnson's Paste Wax that keeps my drips off as a mold release. So let's see. Yeah, it worked. Look at that. That's going to be pretty, especially once I put a nice clear coat on that. That's a pretty rose. So that worked. It was a little harder to get out because of the excess. Now it's popping off. But so next time I'll just rub around there too. Just rub all around it. As we learned last time, I don't have to sit here and try to pour it in. I'm going to just screed it around. Word of the day is screed. Look that up. I kept mispronouncing it. This will be my yin to my yang on my chest pieces. All right, so I made enough epoxy. So we're going to make some more rings. And we're going to try some new tints, see how they come out. You can't go wrong with rings. I never made a bad ring, other than a bubble. But let's go ahead and see what we create with these. And then tomorrow when I have everything done, I'll show you how these came out. And we'll go from there. All right, so we got some Illuminite Ocean Blue dye. I've heard this stuff is very potent, so we're going to see. I'm going to start with 1 drop mix and see what goes on. 1 drop. Now, they use this stuff for river tables and stuff. Yeah, 1 drop is all I needed. Yeah. This stuff I bought. I'm going to be doing a project for my church, and I thought this might be good for what I'm trying to do. So let's try this out, see how this works. I'm going to just put 1 drop in there. I think black and orange rings are going to be cool. I want another drop. I want another drop in there for sure. Maybe 2. I want this really pop.
Translucent?
Relatively. It looks it. That's going to be pretty cool. All right. And then we're going to go with green translucent. Looks like I'm making Easter eggs over here.
Won't be long.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I put maybe a little too much in there, but it's a nice dark green. And blue translucent. One drop in here. See, this is a darker blue than this blue. This is more of a teal. So that's cool. It's going to give us different things. Okay, look at how that looks when you do a dirty pour and it just drags out. In fact, here, I'm going to pour it out on the table. And leave that upside down. We'll get back to that in a second. So here we go. This is kind of stuff you can do with a dirty pour. And then just let that fall. It'll be crazy. I'll show you a picture of that tomorrow too. So, all right. So we got all our molds done. All right, guys. So yesterday when I was doing my coasters, I had some extra epoxy. Tried tinting some stuff. I used that orange. I think I would want to put more orange in it because it's just a little too translucent. All right. I used my black, and that was cool, a little bit of it. This right here, I did with that aqua or that ocean blue, whatever they called it. And then the other blue. I put too much of that other blue. It's not as translucent. I kind of knew that when I did it, but we just went with it. But, you know, you got some cool rings here. Now, you also have some misses. Because I put too much black in this. I mean, these are, like, not that great. Okay? So, you can mess them up. It's just a matter of dark colors. But that'll be cool. So, you know, hits and misses. The other thing is, I really don't see the metallic that well in this. I don't know how they're going to look when they're done. I mean, these are nice. You can really see it. So I think I'll make another set. I'll use the black metallic, but I'm going to add some silver to it or something. Something where it pops. One of these molds make 8 rings. I get 2. I make 16. I buy more of these, whatever. Listen, 20 rings, $5 a piece, $100. That's what I pay for a gallon of epoxy. If I can turn 3 of these molds to pay for a gallon of epoxy, it's basically free. So don't waste your epoxy, all right? Try the black. The black was bad. It kills everything. With the rings, you want to do other colors than just black. Unless you're looking for just a solid black ring, but that's a totally different thing. But hey, till next time, remember.
That was easy.